Works for me.
Black coffee with your grits and your eggs. Color section, what you expect. After all, it's 1962. The bus driver got a job to do. So hurry up, they're running late. Bands in Mobile, Alabama won't wait. Some are there to see the Shirelles. If you don't make showtime, you're gonna catch hell. He's the main man, that's Papa Joe. Between towns, he's the star of the show. He don't get the women, but it's no less a star.
Jesse. For me? No. I gotta work tomorrow, remember? See ya.
Out on the circuit, a month or two. Very well singing the one who really loves you.
Gotta park so close. Oh, Jesse, you scared the pants off me.
Well, that's one way to do it. I thought you might need some help getting home.
No. Really, Jesse, I do have to get up early tomorrow morning.
Well, I'd be gone by early tomorrow. But, either way, you drive safe.
Thanks.
frequencies. 211 in progress at Wilshire and Overland. All units, all frequencies, stand by. Unit 26, respond, code 3.
This is L56. I'm 6 blocks north. We'll respond, code 2.
L56, you will not respond.
That's the second call you won't let me roll on. What am I doing out here, chasing gumball bandits?
L56, meet me on TAC 2. Go have lunch, Hunter. Don't aggravate the situation. Captain Kane never liked you. Now that he's been demoted from the chief's staff to division command, he's been chewing on everyone. Go meet Tony for lunch.
I don't think this Ferrari Kane's got me driving's gonna make it.
It's good enough to get you where you have to go.
Only thing this thing is good for is the deep sea anchor. There's got to be 100 regulations against Kane doing this to me.
You'll get a new car and a new partner as soon as the shooting review board comes back with the rating. For now, stay out of trouble. Don't crack up any more police vehicles.
There's nothing left of this crate to crack up. L56 out.
What about the socks? You gonna let me have the socks too? All right. When your mommy comes back, I'll tell you.
It's a stick-up.
I wouldn't try anything in front of my new partner here. He's got the deadest name in the county. How you doing, Rick?
Well, I see you finally got yourself a partner you can keep up with.
Oh, yeah? I tell you what, I could still run your butt ragged around any course you want to name.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, your cousin Jilly sends his regards.
Tony, what are you trying to do to me? Don't tell me you're placing bets with Cousin Jilly.
He's the only honest bookie in town. Hey, be proud of him. I'll tell you what, as soon as I stop by to pick up my win, I'm buying lunch.
Jilly got raided last night at 11:30.
Story of my life.
Oh, Tony, thank you so much for keeping an eye on Dominic.
No problem, Mrs. Castellano. He's a great kid.
Bye.
Bye. Great-looking mother.
How's Joan doing?
Yeah, wonderful. She just finished another one of them cooking courses. I told her, I said, why don't you just stick to pasta? That's what I like. I could eat that every night.
It looks like you do.
Come on, will you? Hey, you know, I wish maybe you come up and try some of her crazy recipes sometime. You know, she's hardly mad at you at all anymore.
Look, Tony, let's not push it, huh? It's only been 3 years.
Hey, come on, Rick. You know women. They gotta blame these things on somebody, and you were my partner. Look, at the time, it was easy for her to make it your fault rather than admit her old man was getting a little too fat and slow. You know the beautiful thing about women? They can never admit their guy was the reason why. You know, you should try it and see.
Let me go see if they'll honor the city check, and we'll go put another notch in that belt of yours. Huh?
All right.
Hey, how about a big chili dog down to Mermaid Cafe?
Oh, that sounds great. Because, you know, she's only on the second chapter in her French cookbook. Can you see me living on frogs' legs, snails, and pigeon breasts?
Of course.
No. Excuse me.
You wouldn't know the date, would you?
What? It's the 12th.
Wrong. It's the day you're going to jail.
What?
Take this guy. I'm getting the other one.
Get out of here, man! Joey and Cookie hate it!
Stay here, Tony.
Yeah, I never dogged it yet. What the hell are you doing?
You're driving.
I can't, my leg.
on the air, Fatso.
L56, we're in pursuit of a gray Chevy Nova. License 1, Charlie, Adam, Nora, 496. 2 male suspects armed and dangerous. We're code 3, southbound on. What do we do now, Abbott? Is this how you lost your other partners? Where you going?
Taking a shortcut, we're gonna head him off.
Hey, man! Hey! You're crazy! We got rights! Shut up! I got rights! Let's talk. Put up!
You have the right to remain silent. If you give up that right to remain silent, anything you say will be used against you in a court of law.
Those days are over. Now that I have taken over for Captain Riker, this division is going to see some changes in attitude. Driving the criminal from our city at all costs, stomping out the lowlifes, the muggers, the thieves, the pimps, the pushers, those are the attitudes we no longer want around here, right, Sergeant?
No, sir, we wouldn't want to stomp out anyone like that.
The streets of our city are not a war zone. We're not trying to tame the uncivilized world. I've had all my policy changes written up in a clear, concise manner. You should have no trouble understanding them. Take one and pass the rest back. They're not listed in any particular order. They're all equally important.
Warning shots haven't been required by police departments anywhere in the country for 10 years.
They're required by me, Levine. I'm sure you'll find these rules are for the better. If not, I could care less.
Captain, do you realize how many officers have been killed because they were too busy firing warning shots?
That memo is the 10 Commandments. Miranda's will be read from a printed card. No search and seizure without absolute probable cause. You will announce yourselves as police officers before taking any action, and warning shots will be fired. Another important item that I shall be instituting is full psychiatric profiles of all officers to be updated on a biannual basis. Great. That's enough of that. And to help us with this particular matter, we have been lucky enough, or should I use the word blessed, to have one of the foremost men in his field donate his time to us, Dr. Terrence Bolin. I'm sure many of you recognize Dr. Bolin from when he was state wrestling champion at San Diego University. Yes. Dr. Bolin.
Gentlemen and ladies, there is no cause for alarm here. The mind is a part of the body. Like any other part of the body, it gets used and it gets abused.
Oh.
It goes wherever the rest of the body goes. The arms, the legs, the teeth. But when the body goes to sleep at night, the mind does not always shut down. Therefore, obviously, it's the most used part of our system. Well, then why don't we take proper care of it? Why not a biannual examination of the mind? Just as we have for our heart, our circulation system, our teeth, or any organ that might be wearing out. A healthy body without a healthy mind is like a fine precision machine without the proper motor. And that, gentlemen and ladies, well, that's a crime.
Hey, Rick, thanks for sticking up for us.
Nice going, Rick.
Thanks, Hunter.
I'm sorry I had to bust your cousin, but, you know, there was nothing I could do about it.
Eli, you did the right thing. You did what you had to do. Bookmaking is bookmaking. Jilly knew what he was in for.
No, not Jilly. I busted your cousin, Crazy Tommy T.
Tommy T?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in years.
Yeah, he mentioned that at the arraignment. Oh, and he sends his regards.
Yeah, well, regards back, huh?
You got it.
Hunter?
Kane.
A word with you, Sergeant.
So long.
Dr. Boland, this is Sergeant Hunter. My biggest migraine.
Oh, yes, Sergeant Hunter. I've read your file repeatedly. It makes for highly entertaining reading. I'm looking forward to our first session together.
Well, I'll try to find some time.
Your time is made when Dr. Boland requests it, Hunter. The sooner the better.
Shall we say Friday at 11? I can't wait to hear what it must be like being a police officer, having been raised by a father who was as prominent in the underworld as yours was. It must have been very traumatic for the both of you when you told him you were joining the force.
My father was in the front row on the day I graduated from the academy.
Don't we all remember that?
And now that you've heard that, Dr. Boland, maybe we can skip Friday's session.
Be there, Hunter. Or be on suspension.
Friday, then, at 11.
Terrence, again, thank you very much.
I'll be talking to you. Sorry.
Captain, it's obvious you and I don't like each other very much, so why don't we just try to stay out of each other's target range?
Your not liking me isn't much of a problem as far as I'm concerned. My not liking you is.
Well, I don't see much chance of changing that, Captain, as long as you're with this precinct.
Or as long as you are. The review board barely has time to call your last escapade a good shooting. And you're out there again making like Wild Bill Hickok. And since your most recent partner has just been hospitalized and I haven't had a chance to issue you a new one, you go out and rope in an old retired partner, drag him along and try to get him shot.
Well, I'll go check with the watch commander and see about my new partner.
I've already issued you a new partner. Someone who might have better luck keeping you in line.
And who might that be?
Detective Terwilliger.
Bernie Terwilliger. Look, Captain, the department gives me a say-so in who I'm partnered with.
If the other person agrees. But you and I both know there's not one officer on watch who'd team up with you. They may as well drive themselves down to County General, check themselves into intensive care.
Captain Kane.
How you doing, Bernie?
Just fine now. I wanted to tell you, sir, it's about time. It is definitely about time.
Thank you, Detective Terwilliger.
Yes, sir, you've really got us on the right track now, eh?
Well, you don't think that track could be leading us all to the morgue, do you, Bernie?
Hunter? Hunter? Don't challenge me. You'll lose.
L56, where are you?
I'm at 5th and Los Angeles.
Bernie Terwilliger is looking all over for you. Where are you going?
I'm gonna pick up my new partner.
Hey, you want to be my partner?
What are you trying to do, mess up my action?
I only need a few minutes.
Whispering really sees me shooting the breeze with a cop. What do you think he's gonna do?
Nothing, because Willie's leaving.
damn it. Look, Willie, don't do this to me. That's all of it, I swear.
Shut up!
She's telling you the truth, man. She gave it all to you, Willie. I saw her.
Do me a favor, babes, and count your own money. I hear your tune being played.
Yeah. Listen, Willie, remember I talked to you about my sister? You said you'd check with King Hayes. Yeah.
Now I'm saying to you is I see 60% of some action, which I'm already putting on your tab. So you can either let him get away or answer your call of duty.
Yeah. Hey, Gretchen, you want to take...
Hey, this ain't the lingerie department at Bloomingdale's. We do not cover for each other around here. Now hit it. You stupid idiot!
Willie!
Hunter! What are you doing? What are you, crazy woman? Get off me! What the hell are you doing, woman?
The name is Sergeant McCall.
Surprise?
You have the right to remain silent. If you give up that right, anything you say will be taken down and used against you in a court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you do not have an attorney, one will be appointed to you. Do you understand these rights?
Yeah, I sure do.
Yeah, he sure does. He's heard him often enough. But this may be the last time for a long while, huh, Willie?
Yeah, maybe I'll get the same cell block as your old man did. Or maybe a couple of your uncle or cousins. I'll shoot the breeze with them about the white knight of the family.
Hey, Willie, when you're up visiting the House of Many Doors, stop in and see my Uncle Sammy. He'll have a couple of my cousins pound you into dog kibble, courtesy of Sergeant Rick Hunter.
I want the headhunter away from me, you hear? You better keep him back. You better keep your distance, man.
Do you mind, Hunter? You're scaring the baboon.
May I have a few words with you, please?
The few words I've got you don't want to hear. Now, I'm trying to make an arrest here, Hunter.
Whatever you have on me won't stick. It's entrapment.
I didn't have anything on you. I was just on your team for some information on King Hayes.
What did you chase me for?
For fleeing the scene of an accident. And if you hadn't been stupid enough to pull and fire a weapon at a police officer, you'd only be looking at a couple of days. Hey, what about me? Take off, Gretchen. And try to find a better daddy than this one next time. And put the word out to Jillian and the others that Willie is off the bricks for a long stretch. For real? I can go?
Sort of a courtesy, one public servant to another. Could I please have 5 minutes of your time? It'll be worth your while. What do you get, $50 an hour? Will a sawbuck buy me 5 minutes? It's about your partner.
Alan's the county general with a knife wound from King Hayes.
I know that.
Hey, wait a minute. What about my court and my lawyer? How long am I supposed to stand here?
Until Simon says leave.
Who the hell is Simon?
This is Simon.
You be my new partner? Had better offer standing on a corner on Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah, well, Kane's not in love with you any more than he is with me. And if you're not careful, he's gonna have you chalking tires with Molly the meter maid.
Thanks, Rick. Don't be a stranger.
Look, no matter what partners they give us, you and I could get killed trying to keep some greenhorn alive.
Yeah, but you and me? It's a marriage made in Disneyland.
Not if we check in and check off a watch together. We do roll call, hit the streets, and go our separate ways. We regroup for EOW to sign each other's reports. After watch, we're on our own again. Beats getting a couple of partners we're going to have to visit in intensive care.
Yeah, my floors bills are starting to look like the national debt.
Well, you've got a real strange sense of humor.
Comes with the territory. You need it to make it out there.
And you also need it to dress like that.
I'll dress any way I have to take down a toilet like King Hayes.
A lot of people tried to nail him, and no one's even come close. He's got a sixth sense about it. He can smell undercover cops.
Yeah. And there's only one person on this whole damn force who looks less like a cop than you. Me.
So what's the verdict? Am I going to be holding Terwilliger's hand tomorrow, or am I going to be beating yours off of me?
Yeah, right. All right, if I say yes, if I'm insane enough to go along with this plan of yours, does that mean you're gonna try to help me nail King Hayes?
No way. I don't have anything to do with your cases, and you don't have anything to do with mine. This is just a smokescreen for Kane.
You just said the right thing. You got yourself a partner.
All right.
You really expect me to put you two out there together? I wouldn't be able to sleep nights.
When it gets right down to it, Captain, you really don't have much choice. We're both unassigned, and Sergeant McCall has long admired my arrest record and my style. She's been hounding me for months.
And he loves the way I dress.
You two really want to work together?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. And, according to police regs, that seals it, right, Cap?
McCall, where were you this morning? I had specifically requested all detectives in this division be at that roll call with Dr. Bolin. You didn't get my memo?
I was out getting a line on King Hayes.
When I request your presence, you be there. Now, you get in touch with Dr. Bolin's office and make an appointment. Between the two of you, he ought to be able to write a thesis that'll knock the socks right off the American Medical Association. Now, as far as you two teaming up, I know you've got some shenanigans up your sleeves. Whatever they are, I'll find out, and I'll put an end to them. That's all. Hunter. I see you've requisitioned another vehicle from the motor pool.
Yeah. The one I had was kind of temporary anyway. It had a couple things wrong with it. Some dings and scratches.
Windshield blown out, right side door bashed in, hood riddled with shotgun pellets.
That's the one. And believe me, Captain, it wasn't in much better shape when it was first assigned to me. And somehow I think you knew that.
Hunter, it was an available car. I assigned it to you. You wouldn't want me to play favorites, would you?
Oh, that's something I'm deathly afraid of, Captain. Yes, sir.
I'll see to it you're assigned another one.
Smells like a kennel in here.
This car was assigned to Vice. Canine Patrol.
Who'd they cart around in here? The hounds of the Baskervilles?
That was Goliath. He was a dope sniffer. Unfortunately, he found a bag of stash and ate it before his handlers could stop him. Goliath went bonkers. Wouldn't let anybody in and wouldn't let Officer Culligan out for 10 hours.
Hope he's all right.
Goliath pulled through and returned to active duty. Culligan's on extended medical leave.
What'd you do to Kane?
I was born.
That would do it. Do you mind?
What are you doing?
Don't you carry any backups? You know, I didn't need you to nail Whispering Willie.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I'm not saying I didn't want him. All I'm saying is our deal was no jumping the double yellow line here.
Well, let's just say that was a signing bonus. A one-time only special.
Hey, buddy, your car stinks.
Why don't you just shoot this thing and put it out of its misery?
Attention, any West Side unit. A possible 187 at 2100 block, Hancock and Lexington. See Adam 23 at location.
This is L56. We'll respond. I am 3 blocks from Lexington and Hancock.
You're 3 miles away.
Well, that's a professional adjustment. I am rolling on 187 West Side. Out.
L56, roger.
What'd you do, break it?
What, is this some kind of neat trick so your date doesn't cut out early?
Okay, okay. Would you just shut the door so I can roll on this murder call? Thank you.
ain't sure pounding the sand into you, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going for it.
You want to sell it?
So, when she didn't show up for work this morning, they called. There was no answer, so they figured she was on her way in and gave it an hour. And then finally, they sent a company messenger out to see if she was okay. Now, he checked all the doors and they were locked.
Easy enough to lock on your way out without a key.
Then he finally got a peek through those parted curtains over there, and that's when he saw the body. You want to talk to him?
What do you think?
Well, he's just a kid who works in her office. He's been pretty broke up since I got here, and I think it's legit.
Get a number where he can be reached and send him home.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Hunter. This your call?
Sure is.
Is it true? Word's out you're teamed up with the Brass Cupcake.
Word's out, huh?
Well, everyone's put in for flak vests.
Hey, Petrocelli. Any chance of getting anything off of these? I'm gonna take them, okay? And I'll leave you a quarter where they're lying.
Headhunter and the Brass Cupcake together. Maron.
It might be madness, or it might be love. One sleight of your hand, I lose what I was thinking of. I think of oceans.
I think you could find a better time to broaden your musical spectrum, Sergeant.
What are you doing here, Captain?
I heard you Roger the call on my way in, and I just had to stop by and watch Bonnie and Clyde in action. I was right. I couldn't sleep last night.
Well, there are some things here to lose some sleep over, Captain. This homicide's like the one last week. Blonde, single woman, about 30, 35. Looks like she's had her throat cut.
Hold it. Hold it, Sergeant. Let's not jump the gun here and cause a citywide panic by thinking we have a repeat killer on the loose.
Well, there are some obvious similarities, Captain.
The only obvious thing around here, Sergeant, is the absence of your partner.
My partner?
Yes, your partner. Sergeant Dee Dee McCall. About 5'6", dark hair, better looking than you, but after that, not all that much difference. Where is she?
Well, she had some personal matters to attend to. I'll fill her in on the case.
You don't have a case, Sergeant.
Well, the first officer on the scene always gets the case, Captain.
First unit on the scene, Sergeant. And since your unit consists of you and McCall, and only one half of you is here, well, your unit is not the first on the scene. Detective Terwilligers is. Good morning, Bernie.
Well, sir, what do we have?
A murder, Terwilliger. When somebody gets their throat cut, we call that a murder.
One moment. Officer Tremaine, is it?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm letting Mr. Peterson go. Sergeant Hunter says...
Sergeant Hunter is not in charge of this case.
Bernie, the guy was just sent down here to see why she was late for work.
I will decide who should or should not leave the scene of this crime. Come along, son.
I'm sure Detective Terwilliger will handle this case in his own manner.
Look, Captain, you know as well as I do, a random killer is almost impossible to find.
And we have no reason to believe there is one. Now let us discuss the issue at hand. You don't think you had me fooled for one moment when you and McCall came into my office with that pathetic story about having admired each other's technique for so long? You just had to be partners? Just how stupid do you think I am?
Well, Captain, I really don't know.
You two split up right after roll call, didn't you? Well, here's the scoop, Hunter. And you can run it down for your partner. The two of you will be together from roll call to end of watch every minute, every second. I mean in the car or in the can, I don't care. I will be running random radio checks throughout the course of the day. If at any time, for any reason, both of you don't roger the call or are not joined at the hip, you both will be talking to IA.
Look, Captain. Look, this is kind of new to me, you know. A woman partner and all. Well, it's kind of embarrassing to talk about, but the reason she's not here is female problems.
Female problems?
Yeah. Now, you wouldn't hold that against her, would you? Faces sex discrimination beef?
Look, King, I was just trying to say that you...
Don't say nothing, woman. You don't twitch. You don't even take air up your nose unless the king says you can. You and me, woman? We gonna talk, huh? You ain't gonna like what I got to say.
Please, King, I thought she was good merchandise. That's why I brought her to you.
Hey, am I missing something here? You don't get paid to think. Since when is it your brains that you use, huh?
Look, King, if we could just talk.
You don't pay attention, do you, Mama?
You like to hit women, don't you, King?
Oh, well, no, that's not all I like to do to them. Is it, baby? Huh? Go ahead on. Tell this child what I do when I really get mad.
I hope you can keep laughing, because you're gonna need a good sense of humor to pull through. Drop the blade, Buster.
Unless you want this lady all over the beach, you toss away your piece, honey.
Guess I don't have much choice.
No, you don't.
Oh, police!
You shot me! Woman, you are crazy! You are verifiable, you know? Take it easy!
You okay, Gretchen?
You want this guy?
That would be nice.
Stop or I'll shoot.
Female problems? You told Kane I had what?
Well, I was a little underwater there and I had to think of something fast. But I also threatened Kane with a sex discrimination suit in your behalf.
You know, for someone I wasn't supposed to see more than 2 hours a day, this is not turning out as we discussed. Or hadn't you noticed?
Kane's gonna have our tails in the sling if we don't work this thing the way we sold it. So you and I are gonna work on that homicide together.
I thought Kane assigned the boy Wonder to that case.
Bernie Terwilliger couldn't catch the measles if a bottle of the virus was broken on his head. And I was the first detective on that call.
Come on, Hunter, what's really pulling your chain?
We could wind up hip-deep in dead blondes before Kane admits we've got a random killer on our hands. We've got 2 dead blondes on 2 consecutive Wednesdays. That means every Wednesday night we're gonna have a dead body on our hands.
You were on the Parkside Strangler case. The department just came up empty. He dropped out of sight, didn't he?
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna lose this one.
The chances of catching a random killer are slim to none. There were 50 men on that task force, Hunter. But you take it personally.
Well, to stop something like this, you do have to take it personally. Glad King Hayes is out of the way. Gives me a chance to see what you look like when you're not all made up for trick. Or a treat.
Are we playing the game now? I mean, do I fish for a compliment or something? Say, well, what do you think?
Well, I hope not. Can I ask you a question?
What's a trick like me doing in the cop business?
No, I was going to ask you why you learned to shoot like that. Why do you keep on thinking I'm trying to hit on you?
Because that's what I've been used to. And every partner I've been stuck with has hit on me. Except you. Definitely have your own style, Hunter.
When we're through with this case, then we can talk.
Just talk.
This is where Marge Harmon lived. She was killed 1 week before Kathy O'Neill.
She fit the same general description? Anything else?
Well, that's what we're here to find out.
Well, that takes care of that. I don't think Kane is going to give us permission since he doesn't want us on this case in the first place.
We don't need permission.
Oh, I forgot. You have to be able to read to know what that says. Do not cross. Police investigation.
And I'll be damned if that's not who we are.
Hunter, you're going to get suspended.
Us. We're partners, remember? Come on, open the door.
What?
Well, I heard you were good with locks. Come on, open the door.
Oh, you did, huh?
Well, some women get stories told about it. Come on, get your bobby pin out and open the door.
Yeah, a bobby pin, right.
What is that, standard police issue?
You know, Kane is going to know we were in here.
Not if we don't leave fingerprints, he won't. Well, can't you crack it?
The autopsy confirmed both women were killed in the same manner?
Throat slit from jugular to carotid. If not the same blade, then two very similar.
On Wednesday. That's strange. Most of these nuts are out skunk hunting on Fridays or Saturdays.
Skunk hunting?
Yeah, you know, chasing skirts, trying to pick up women.
Right.
So why Wednesday?
Who knows with nuts? Maybe it was his mother's birthday. Maybe it was the day he failed his 10th grade math exam.
Wednesday. Not a single connection between the two girls? They don't frequent the same places, have any mutual acquaintances?
Except one. They were killed by the same guy. Marge Harmon was in the country and western. I also checked the radio in Kathy O'Neill's car. It was set on KHJZ, another country and western station. Looks like we got ourselves a real rodeo rider here.
And maybe a regular at a place called the Black Stallion.
How many country western places are in this town?
Well, you usually only buy something like this at a place you party at a lot. And the bartenders or management give them to you. It's a safe bet you spend a lot of time at this place.
I think you can squeeze into this. You got a blonde wig in your hooker's kit?
What?
Well, you like to play decoy, don't you? I say we hang out at this place and see if we can't kick this hardballer over. You got anything?
No, nothing. Nothing on Wednesday. Why Wednesday? What is that day? Except the day doctors play golf.
Doctors? What time is it?
It's almost 11.
I got an appointment with Dr. Bolin, the head shrinker.
Bolin?
Yeah, and if I miss this, Kane will bounce me for sure.
Yeah, I think you could do with having your head shrunk a little bit.
I think you're going to need to come back here. At the very least, on a weekly basis, Sergeant Hunter.
What?
Well, it's obvious we have a great deal to talk about. We certainly can't hope to accomplish it all in one single session, huh?
Well, I've already been in here an hour.
Yes, well, that's not a great deal of time, considering the amount of work that we need to do.
The work I need to do is out there on the street, Doctor. Now, I don't have enough time to come in here every week and answer your questions about whether I think my gun is a phallic symbol or a means of self-defense.
Is that what you've been doing out there on those streets, Sergeant Hunter? Defending yourself? And do you believe that there are a lot of people out there that you need protection from?
Well, now, just how would you know what it's like out there on the street, huh? How would you know what it's like to pull over a drunk driver and not know if you're going to get a face full of beer breath or a gut full of lead? To roll code 3 on some junkie with a gun and a bad need? Or a couple of pimps pounding their chicks for $50 and a giggle? Or maybe even a poor schnook with a hunting rifle who's decided to chuck it all and take half his neighborhood with him. So why don't we stop all this nonsense, Doctor? Let me get back to my job.
Sergeant Hunter. You don't have a job, unless I say you have a job. This examination is required by your department. You need to pass it in order to stay on active duty.
Well, somehow I get the feeling I'm not gonna pass. Somehow I get the feeling that I failed before I even came in here. And you and I both know that Captain Kane put you up to this.
That sounds like paranoid tendencies to me, Sergeant.
Just perceptive ones. It's not going to be easy to run me off the force, Doctor.
Yes, that's true. Unfortunately, I can't do it based on a single examination. The city requires me to review the patient on at least 3 separate occasions. But after that, with your case history?
My case history is just fine.
For a man who likes to use his weapon.
The review board has never called one of my shootings bad yet.
Tell me, Sergeant Hunter, do you enjoy playing judge, jury, and executioner?
Do you?
So what'd the doctor say? Can Ricky go out and play, or aren't all his groceries in the same bag?
Apparently, I've got a terminal case.
There's a news flash.
Kane's after my badge, and Dr. Boland is going to use his ink blots to help him take it away. Now, it seems Dr. Boland feels I'm quite unstable.
I could have told him that. Boland hit a raw nerve?
I don't think he believes I've got enough social graces to offer me a membership in his racquetball club.
He laying to you about your family? Putting on a badge and strapping on a 6-shooter to go out there and make amends for what your father and his brothers did for a living?
Well, I didn't let him get far enough to make that judgment.
I've been driving that old highway, flashing signs to help me choose. Well, I know I've done you wrong. It didn't take me long. It's an easy ride from good times to the blues. Driving 99 and making time, hauling for the red ball line. 100,000 hours behind the wheel. With a little smile from you, my rig is running true. It took me 50 nights alone to make me feel. It's an easy ride from good times to the blues. I've been driving that old highway, flashing signs to help me choose. Well, I know I've done you wrong. It didn't take me long. It's an
11:30, cowboy.
Well, my watch says 11.
11:30 is what time I get off. That is what you were wondering, wasn't it?
Well, I'd like nothing better than to wait on you, precious, but, I got an old lady at home, meaner than a hound dog with an itch. Excuse me?
My wheels call your name. San Antonio summer love, how could it be?
What can I do for you boys?
You can tell us what you're doing creeping around out here, following my lady friend.
Following?
Well, maybe you didn't know, but we had a good little girl used to come around here. Got killed just the other day in her own home. Or maybe you followed her, too.
Well, actually, I just misplaced my car. Any of you boys seen a purple customized Studebaker with big white walls and a gold grill? Well, I'll be damned.
Right here, right here.
Someone hit our line, Hunter. Hunter, do you copy? Hunter, where are you?
Well, look what we got here, Jesse.
Are you fixing to do some damage to someone, Ace? See, we have to look after our own. Don't like outsiders coming around packing this kind of artillery. Just to have a few drinks in our friendly bar.
My pocket. My wallet.
Hey, we don't want some money, Ace. You just tell us what you was planning on doing to that little lady before we take you down to the river and teach you how to breathe underwater.
I'm a cop.
We're the sons of the pioneers.
He is, Jesse, look. He's a cop.
Whoops. Sorry about that, officer. We had no idea. We're just trying to keep our little gathering place here nice and peaceful. No hard feelings.
Of course I got hard feelings. Give me my keys. McCall, you got somebody on your tail. McCall! McCall!
What are you, crazy, Buster?
Open up, police.
Police?
Oh, I don't believe it.
Oh, quiet, Esther. Just give me my pants. Look, officer, we were just having some fun's all.
I'm commandeering this vehicle.
Sure, officer. You have to pump it first. Come on, Esther. The officer wants the truck.
come on in, make yourself at home.
A water pistol? Where do you keep it?
Just hand me something to put on. Thank you.
Dee Dee, are you okay? Dee Dee, are you up there?
Why didn't you answer my buzz?
Who had time? I climbed out of the tub. By the time I got to the speaker, there was nobody there. I get back in the tub in time to hear you shoot my door in and come through the house like the white tornado.
I knocked.
What's going on in there?
It's okay, Mrs. Underdog. It's no problem.
You're sure, Dee Dee?
No problem.
I'm sure. He's a fellow officer.
I'm just next door.
Thank you, Mrs. Underdog. No problem. You were saying?
I saw the Bronco follow you home.
Oh, no shucks, Sherlock. The one time I really need backup and you make like Houdini and vanish.
Well, I'm sorry, but I ran into a couple of your pals. Some good old boys who didn't want me messing with little old Pumpkin. Well, they intercepted me before I had a chance to follow the Bronco, which is gone.
That could have just been some guy who was turned on enough to follow me home. Maybe try to get up the nerve to talk to me.
Or it could have been our boy, following his usual M.O., hang out at a country western place, pick a target, follow her home, and wait for Wednesday night. The night when he gets his motor up to speed for some reason.
So we managed to snag something in our net. That's good.
Did you get a look at the guy behind the wheel?
Couldn't. It was too dark.
Yeah, well, I did. I recognized him, too. It was Dr. Bolin.
Our Dr. Bolin? The department shrink?
Yeah, it was him. It was Bolin. I'd swear it.
In court?
It was Bolin.
Why?
Because he's a nut. Look, if the guy killing these women was a cab driver or a plumber, we'd say he was doing it because he's a lunatic, right?
Yeah.
Well, just because our suspect's a shrink, we think he needs a better reason.
Would you be willing to take this to Kane?
I'd have a better chance convincing him of the Easter Bunny. What's his name?
Do you mind?
I don't believe him, McCall. You're a fraud.
What? That under all this grit and gristle, I'm still a woman? That I like bubble baths and soft clothing and frilly things on my mattress? The real brass cupcake.
Bullets and teddy bears. Interesting combination. But it works. Your husband? I heard he was killed in the line of duty.
Yeah. Yeah, he pulled a couple kids over one night to tell them their taillight was out. They were out joyriding. They thought he'd nail them. So they shot him.
I heard he was a hell of a man.
Yeah, he was. So what about you, Hunter? Where's your other side? What is it you go home to when you hang up your gun at night?
This is it.
Bull. Couldn't be. You wouldn't still be making it. The only way to stay tough out there is to have some place where you can drop your guard, take the load off.
Well, I've never had a chance to find that place. To everyone on the force, I'm a cop who's a mobster's son. And to everybody in the underworld, I'm a mobster's son who's a cop. This is all I know.
You know, Steve used to say you can't keep this up for too long. Being a policeman's one of the highest stress jobs there is.
Yeah, the race drivers used to say, when you see the road move, it was time to quit.
Yeah, I'm afraid of that day.
Don't be. People like you and I never see it until it's too late, Dee Dee. And then we just hit the wall.
Dooley. His name is Tom Dooley. Say hi to Hunter, Dooley. Hi, Hunter. How are you? Bolin is our man, then what's our next move?
I don't know.
There you go.
Well, my first order of business is to get you to pull over. You're a terrible driver.
I'm a terrific driver. And how can somebody who's walked away from so many high-speed chases and car wrecks be afraid in a car?
I'm afraid to be a passenger. I think it has something to do with not being in control of the situation.
Oh, well, maybe you can discuss that with Bolin at your next session.
Well, where are we going? You said there was a place you like to go to work out your problems.
I do. I like to go to the source. Voila, Dr. Bolin's residence.
He's not home, huh?
Yeah. How'd you know I'd check?
Well, you don't mind me looking like a fool, but you sure don't want to.
What are you doing?
Gonna find the vehicle that left that oil stain?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, wait a minute. We don't have a warrant, Popeye.
It's in violation of safety code 977B for a vehicle to leak flammable fluids. It's our duty to find that vehicle and issue a summons. What do you think a judge would say, Sergeant McCall? An open garage, an exterior or an interior?
Well, with the door open like that, it is a three-sided structure. It's like a carport, which would make it an exterior.
That's what I thought.
I thought you didn't get a look at the place.
Couldn't, it was too dark. Maybe it was because it was covered up. And the plate light is missing, another infraction. Well, I suggest we ascertain if this vehicle is registered to anybody on the premises and point these violations out to them.
Good suggestion. I gotta be honest with you, Hunter, this is shaky PC.
I only want to find something that tells me Bolin's our guy. And if I'm right about Dr. Doolittle, we won't use anything we find here. Do your tricks.
You know, we're gonna wind up doing weekends in the electric chair if Kane finds out about this.
Check his drawers.
I beg your pardon? Don't you want to ask me something?
What?
Why I'm doing this with you?
Because no matter what kind of a clod you think I am, you know I don't make mistakes.
Gotcha.
And we got him.
Get him up, Scout.
I'll drive.
No, you won't.
What would I tell you?
Yeah, okay. So this guy likes to dress up like Hoot Gibson and frequent C&W bars on his nights off. He even drives a Bronco, which we can't ID. I mean, that still doesn't prove he's a killer. So where do we go from here, Batman?
Tomorrow night's Wednesday. You put on that little blonde wig of yours, and when he comes around to show you his brand of fun, we nail his hide.
Let's do it.
Works for me.
You know, you can stay quiet real well. I may keep you in there permanently. Oh, will you look at what you're doing to my red dress? And will you watch my shoes, please?
Did you buy those, or did they jump out from an alley at you? Will you just get out there and get attacked like you're supposed to?
Oh, well, we finally know the woman's place around here.
Hey, don't put down my end. I'm in here smelling mothballs for the last 2 hours.
Think you made a mistake? Maybe the guy's not coming.
Maybe I've been using the wrong bait. Here, try traipsing around in this.
Do you mind? Keep your hands off my stuff. And if you want to use a different bait next time, you'll get no argument from me.
Oh, that'll be a first. I think you forgot to fire your warning shot.
Wait for my backup call next time.
You got a crazy lady for a neighbor, you know that? Party's over, Bolin.
Well, looks like the doctor doesn't make house calls. Who's this guy?
Let me know as soon as you get an ID.
That may be sooner than we think. May have a record, I'm not sure. He looks familiar. I just can't place where I've seen him before.
Oh, that's terrific, Sergeant. Less than 1 week together, you're beginning to sound just like your partner. You just shot a man, and you think you've seen him before.
Well, you ought to get to know all of your attackers on a first-name basis.
Don't get wise with me, Hunter. You're already working without a net. Now, what you two are doing, running decoy on the O'Neill and Harmon cases, is a matter we'll take up in my office tomorrow. Let's just hope you didn't kill some poor guy trying to deliver flowers or something to one of the tenants in there.
He wasn't delivering flowers, Captain. Unless he was going to put them on McCall's grave.
You see me in the morning after you fill out your reports and hand them over to Detective Terwilliger, the man in charge of this case.
Guess we were wrong about Bolin.
Yeah, we weren't wrong.
Oh, Hunter, what's with you? If Bolin's our man, then who's this guy who attacked me tonight? Just another freak? It's too big a coincidence.
Yeah, well, so is the fact that Bolin was at their club the other night and followed you home.
Maybe Kane had him follow us to find out what we were doing on our own time. Put together one of his psychiatric profiles so he could wrap us up in newspaper, toss us out with the trash.
And somebody else entirely new comes along and tries to kill you? Nah, no way. Maybe Bolin found out who you were.
How?
Ran your plates, checked with the building manager, realized it was a setup, and sent in a substitute.
Maybe when we run a make on the dead guy, we'll find out something. You really don't think we messed up, do you?
Oh, we messed up, but we weren't wrong.
You know, we were right about our guy, Justin Taylor. He wouldn't know the inside of a room unless it was padded. He's done time both at Vacaville State Hospital and Camarillo. Started modeling straitjackets back in Bellevue in New York, where he was born. What is that?
That is a chili dog with the works.
This is the lunch you're buying me for wrangling this report out of Terwilliger?
Well, I used to bring all my ex-partners here.
And all this time I thought they wound up at County General because they got wounded in shootouts.
Give me that.
It seems Justin Taylor was into every and all kinds of therapy. And guess who was working in a volunteer capacity at Vacaville during the time of his incarceration there? In fact, Bolin was on the review board that kicked Justin loose if he promised to continue psychiatric treatment on his own. Here, it says it right there, right under the chili smudge. And you remember I told you it was bugging me where I'd seen this guy before?
Yeah?
He was right in Bolin's office. The day you had your appointment, we were going out as he was coming in.
Well, if Bolin's been treating this guy for the last 3 years, he probably knows how to push all of his buttons. What if Bolin figured out our trap? What do you think he'd do?
Send in a ringer to throw us off.
Works for me.
Bolin's going to be on alert now.
He's insane. He's the one that should be seeing a head shrink.
He probably is. Most psychiatrists have analysts of their own. You know, one of the requirements to become an analyst is to see one.
Well, let's go find his. You want me to drive while you eat that?
Is that what you do with that? Hey, Hunter, we're being followed.
What?
Hold on.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna circle back to the pier and cut him off.
Well, take it easy, Way. I want to get back there in one piece.
Just eat your hot dog. Police, get out of the car, now. Well, excuse me, haven't you finished your lunch yet?
Uncle Don, what the hell are you doing? Don't they have phones in Bel Air? You gonna chase me?
Ricky.
How you doing, Jackie?
This could be worse. Jackie Valentine, pleased to meet you.
Hi.
You know, I don't get to see you much, huh?
Well, I've been real busy.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be a small dinner this Sunday.
Well, Jilly and Tommy, they'll make bail.
Good. What about you? What's your problem?
I have no problems.
Your Aunt Sophie's slaving in the kitchen every Sunday, just in case you decide to grace us with your presence. Show up, will you? So we can have something different next time.
I've really been busy, Uncle.
Hey. Sure Aunt Sophie too busy to go down to Shatsky's and get you that Louisville slugger you wanted? Was she too busy when you had to have your cuffs lowered so you could go to that dance at your college?
It was junior high.
Well, whatever, you be that this Sunday. Don't disappoint your Aunt Sophie again, huh?
I'll be there.
I know you will. And bring your lady friend.
You always get invited to family gatherings like that?
Beats a simple telephone call, doesn't it?
Would you please tell Dr. Kettering that Sergeants McCall and Hunter are here? We phoned a short while ago.
Pretty strange music for a doctor's waiting room, don't you think?
Yeah, the doctor's into country western music, too.
I'd sure like to know what the connection is between country western music and 30-year-old blue-eyed blondes.
Hello, I'm Dr. Kettering. How may I help you? So you are saying you believe Dr. Boland to be a sociopath who may have killed these two women?
And you're saying he couldn't?
I'm saying as his doctor, I have certain ethical restrictions that I must deal with.
Oh, well, that's nice, Doctor, but in the meantime, these girls just keep on dying, right?
You have no evidence.
Sometimes in police work, you have to operate on educated guesses, hunches. So how about it? Does Boland fit a sociopath's profile?
Do you know much about sociopaths, Sergeant?
Only that they have no emotions.
That's right. None at all. They don't feel anything we feel. No love, no hate, no jealousy. They tend to be very, very smart. Often their IQs are somewhere in the genius range. They tend to be mathematical, usually very disciplined, often with good physiques. Finally, they are extremely charming, socially adept. They hide their illness very carefully, but when they are violent, they are killing machines with no remorse.
Sounds like a fair description of Dr. Boland.
In some ways, yes.
Is that why you're treating him? Is he sociopathic?
I cannot tell you that. Look, if you have such a good hunch, why don't you pursue it?
Does he come here on Wednesdays?
That's right. That's his day off. I usually see him around 5 o'clock.
And then he goes out and hacks up pretty blue-eyed blondes about your age.
Maybe after being forced to unburden himself to you, he has a need to go out and kill you, Doctor.
You people are practicing psychiatry without a license.
It could work that way, couldn't it?
It would be very unusual. But yes, given the right circumstances, in textbook situations, it could happen.
Look, this is not a textbook situation. And I may not have a license to practice, but I think you're in real danger.
Thank you for coming, Sergeant. I will review Dr. Boland's tapes.
Well, thank you for seeing us.
Be careful.
Stop chewing around the edges, Sergeant Hunter. You haven't come here for another session. What exactly do you want?
I think I can speak freely to you, Doc. I mean, that's what this is all about, isn't it? Being able to talk about things.
Talk away. Say whatever's on your mind.
Kathy O'Neill's on my mind.
One of the ladies who was murdered.
Marge Harmon, the other dead woman. She's on my mind. Justin Taylor. You know Justin Taylor, don't you, Doc?
As a matter of fact, I do. He was one of my patients.
You're kind of responsible for putting him back out on the bricks, aren't you?
Incarceration is a punishment, not a form of rehabilitation, which Justin was ready for.
Was he ready to be killed, do you think?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you know what I'm talking about. You as good as killed him yourself.
You mean I should take the responsibility for putting him out on the streets in his childhood, which led him to a life of crime, which in turn led him to being gunned down by some trigger-happy cop?
I mean, sending him over there to kill Sergeant McCall when you realized it was a cop you followed home that night.
You truly are a troubled person.
Well, you should be the expert on mental disorders, being as screwed up as you are. You know, I had no trouble convincing your own shrink that I thought perhaps...
My own shrink?
Dr. Kettering. A lovely lady. Pretty, too. I like him like that. Tall, slender, blonde, blue-eyed. Sound like anybody you've come across in your travels, Terry?
If I find out you've been harassing Dr. Kettering or any of my friends, I will personally call Captain Kane.
And get me suspended for being unfit for active duty? Go ahead, that'll work for me just fine. You know, as an on-duty officer, I have 2 hours a day to work on your case. But once I'm on suspension, I'll have all the time I need to bust your butt. I'll be your worst nightmare. When you wake up in the morning, I'll be sitting on your front steps. And when you're driving into work, I'll be up there in your rearview mirror. And I'll be reading magazines out there in your waiting room and in the stall next to you when you go to the John. And on Wednesday nights when you're done with Dr. Kettering and you get that urge, the one you can't resist, to go out there and find your next innocent victim and purge yourself. When you really need it, when your every fiber is screaming out for it, but you know you can't. Because I'm gonna be right there.
Shut up, shut up.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Well, Doctor, I guess this session is over with.
Get out of here.
Same time tomorrow?
Get out of here.
Well?
You know, I think there's something to this therapy business. After seeing Dr. Boland just now, I feel a whole lot better.
Drilled him, did you?
He's seeing daylight through a new hole, all right.
Well, all we do is wait till Wednesday. Then we sit on him from the moment he wakes up in the morning till he makes his move, and we have got him.
Works for me.
Terry. I wasn't expecting you until tomorrow. It's only Tuesday.
I was gonna call you. I just happened to be in the neighborhood. I thought I'd drop in. Do you have any time?
I am going out.
Anything special?
No. No, I'm just meeting friends. I was just locking up.
I'll walk you down to your car.
Good. I'll only be a few minutes, Terry.
I understand there were some people here asking questions about me. Police officers. A man and a woman. Well, surely you must remember a couple of police officers asking questions about a colleague and a patient.
Yes. But they were only here for a few minutes. Would you care for a drink?
No. What do they want?
Well, I don't know, really. I just told them that I couldn't divulge anything that we've ever discussed, and that our dealings were strictly confidential.
So you did tell them I was a patient?
They already knew that, and you are.
Yes.
Sure you wouldn't like that drink now?
I'm positive.
Well, then, I'm going to have one.
Gonna be late for your appointment.
No, I won't. He's here right now. Uh-huh. He knows what we've talked about. He has a strange look. Yes. Yes, I do believe he is capable of killing me.
As well I am.
I'm afraid.
Trick or treat.
Yes, I'll try and keep him here as long as I can, but please hurry. Please.
Back up. Turn around. Put your hands against the wall. Come on. Spread them. All right, where's the blade, Doctor? Hunter!
Please, Bowen! Are you hurt?
Stupid question.
Call an ambulance.
I'm going after him. You gonna be okay?
Do it.
Works for me.
Yay. About time.
I got it.
Oh, thanks. You know, this is stupid. I feel fine. I can walk.
Well, I'm sorry. It's hospital regulations. Oh, I'll be right back.
You know, this wasn't a fair deal, Hunter. Least you could have done was get shot or something.
Well, maybe your next partner will be more considerate.
This union is officially terminated, then?
Unless I do most of the driving.
McCall? I wanted to stop by and see how you were doing.
Well, it was good of you to show up on the day she's leaving, Captain.
I'm fine. Shoulder's just a little stiff, but it'll get worked out.
You can take your time getting back. When you do, you can remain desk-bound as long as you'd like before we get you a new partner.
Well, she already has a partner, Captain, remember?
Surely you're joking.
No, I'm not joking. And my name isn't Shirley.
Well, then, let's get a few things straight here.
Oh, could you hand me my teddy, Captain?
Don't think everything you two pulled is going to get washed out with the tide on this. You disobeyed direct orders from me and violated any number of policies listed on my memo.
And caught a psychopathic murderer and probably cost you your guest membership to his Beverly Hills Country Club.
I don't find that funny, Hunter.
I kind of do. Just kind of, though.
I don't know how tough it's going to get on you. You're going to be chasing gumball bandits, police and rock concerts, any garbage detail I can think of, and one slip, anything at all gets into the margins, I'll have both your badges. As long as you're in my division, Hunter, I want you to keep your nose clean and your gun holstered. Anybody suspicious in front of you, don't just cross the street. You go around the block and run to another neighborhood. I don't know how it is you manage to always wind up in the middle of these code 3s, but that's over.
Excuse me. Yeah, you.
Hunter, are you hearing one word I'm saying?
Stop him! He's got the drugs!
Anybody moves, she gets it.
Well, punk, you gonna go for it?